Alright, hello, welcome to Heal and Ascend Tarot. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today is going to be your Twin Flames reading. So let's take a look and see what is going on with the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine at this time. If you guys want to book something personal, my information is down below in the description box. Okay, I do have new readings offered, so definitely go check that out. Okay, so let's take a look and see. So let's start off with the Divine Masculine. Okay, so what's going on with the Divine Masculine at this time? I'm not taking reversals for these. So we have action, we have inner child, we have balancing the scales. Okay, what's going on with the Divine Feminine? Let's do a comparison at the same time. Wow, we've got the Tower energy, destruction. What's going on with the Divine Feminine? Patience. And we have release. Okay, and they're connecting energy right now. What's the connecting energy of these two? Grief. Wow. So this is what's connecting the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine at this time. Both of you are experiencing a lot of heartbreak over this situation. There's a lot of grief here. There's a lot of pain. I feel like specifically for the Divine Masculine here, we have someone who's really having to face their inner child wounds. Okay, this is what's coming up to the surface for the Divine Masculine, is the inner child wounds. But for the feminine, something in her life has been destroyed. Like something has fallen apart here. Now this could be something outer, could be the loss of a job, maybe the loss of a relationship, or this could be an inner destruction, right? Like where there's an inner belief system that's starting to crumble. So there's a lot of chaos here, I feel like, for the Divine Feminine. And she's being called to have this sort of patience as she's in the process of releasing anything that doesn't serve her. Okay, keep in mind I'm saying her, but it could be him or her. Just saying that for the nature of the reading, okay? So you have a Divine Masculine here who is really feeling this pull to take action towards the feminine. Okay, but the inner child wounds are getting the best of him. Alright, so I feel like what he's doing right now is striving for this sort of balance, trying to find some sort of balance so that he can take this action, because it's like his inner child wounds are holding him back at this time. Because keep in mind, the connecting energy between the two of you right now is grief, so there's heartbreak here. Let's actually take a look and see why. So, okay, why is grief here? Why is grief here? The Lovers in reverse, because the two of you are disconnected, right? So the Lovers is that soul connection. But in reverse, this is the card of separation. This is a card of a falling out. It's the card of not being together. Okay, so there's definitely this kind of distance right now between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. And so if you're in pain, just know that your Divine Masculine is also in pain. Okay? We have the Sun coming through here. So I feel like there are happier days to come. Okay, we have Leo energy. So let's take a look at the Divine Masculine's energy towards the feminine right now. What's the Divine Masculine's energy towards the feminine? Yeah, see? That's the thing. Look at this. Exactly what I was saying. There's this desire to take action, but the inner child wounds are blocking it. So there's this stuck energy. We have the Hanged Man here reversed. So for a lot of them, they feel stuck. Like they feel like they can't make this move towards you. They're feeling super attached to you though, right? So this is the inner child wounds with the Empress in reverse. Some of them could have mother issues that they're solving or resolving, but with the Empress in reverse, you have a Divine Masculine who is very attached to you, okay? This is someone who is heavily attached to you, but they're not, it's like something is keeping them from taking any action. It could even be that attachment. Like the attachment to you could be creating fear, especially if they have inner child wounds of avoidancy. So the more attached they are, the less they feel that they can actually take action, okay? Because it's like their fears. For someone who has avoidancy, or someone who's healing more of like the masculine energy, typically the more attached they become, the more they want to pull away. Whereas with the feminine, it's the opposite. So the more attached the feminine becomes, usually, like not always the case, but this is usually the wounds that are being healed in both dynamics. So as the feminine becomes more attached, she actually wants to cling on. Like, she wants to get closer and closer and closer, and that's when the masculine wants to pull away and pull away and pull away. So this is the wound that's being triggered at this point in time. How does the Divine Masculine feel about the Divine Feminine? So you have a Divine Masculine who does really love you, but the problem, and they're in a lot of grief over this situation, but they're not taking action. I think their pride is getting the best of them here. Six of Wands. Okay, so they haven't been super open with you. Their pride is stopping them from doing anything or taking action even though they want to. So what is your energy towards your Divine Masculine? The Four of Cups. This is that card of over it. Okay, so maybe this is how maybe some of you are actually feeling about your Divine Masculine. I think with the Destruction card here, the Release card, and the Grief card, I feel like a lot of you, I don't know if you can hear those sirens in the background. Sorry, that's really, really loud. Hopefully you can't hear it. But for a lot of you, because you've gone through so much, right? And with this Tower energy here, I feel like a lot of you are getting kind of fed up with the situation as the Divine Feminine here. Like, you've experienced a lot of pain. Maybe some of you are feeling rejected at this point in time. I feel like a lot of you have been trying to be patient about the situation, and you're getting kind of a little bit fed up here. Yeah, see? You've been trying to be patient, waiting for something here. Two of Wands in reverse. You've been waiting, waiting, waiting. Why is the Two of Wands here? Yeah, because look at this, the Seven of Cups. I feel like a lot of you as Divine Feminines, you've been really in the dark here. Like with the Seven of Cups, there's been a lot of confusion. You feel like you don't have any clarity from your Divine Masculine. And so for a lot of you, you've been waiting for that clarity that you just have not received. And so some of you are just, maybe it caused an outer Tower moment or an inner Tower moment. And there's this energy of just being really fed up or really over the situation. And so some of you may be trying to release your Divine Masculine at this time, or trying to release kind of the pain associated with it. Yeah, it could be releasing communication as well. We have the Page of Wands. Some of you could have been waiting for some form of communication, and now you're just letting that go or releasing that because you feel like you have a Divine Masculine who's been taking too long. Okay, so both of you right now are grieving over this falling out or separation. So despite the fact that you have a Divine Masculine who has not taken that action because of their inner child wounds, they still do, like, the feelings are very strong here with the Empress coming through in reverse. Like, this person is very, very attached to you. Okay, but I don't think they're showing it, because with the Six of Wands, you guys, they're not showing this. They have this ego front. They're not telling you. They're not revealing themselves. And a lot of you are just getting fed up. Some of you are experiencing Tower moments because your rejection wounds are being triggered. A lot of you have been waiting for some sort of clear decision that has never happened here. So some of you are just letting this go, releasing, or trying to release the situation. Okay, so let's take a look at the challenge. What is the current challenge right now? Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the challenge is like coming back around. Five of Pentacles in reverse, getting out of the cold, coming back around. What is the current challenge? Surrender. Oh, okay. So what's going to allow this coming back around with the Five of Pentacles is the surrendering, is the just letting it go, right? Which in life is sometimes the hardest thing to do. Like, the more attached you are to something, or the more that you're holding on to something, sometimes the more we want to, or the harder it is to release it, right? But that's what's being called for. The challenge is that there's too much attachment happening here. There needs to be more surrender. There needs to be a lighter energy here. And that's going to allow this sort of coming back around. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So what are your Divine Masculine's intentions with you at this point? What are their intentions here? So see, they're still holding back. Knight of Wands in reverse. You guys could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Gemini. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles coming through here. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what I see from your Divine Masculine is like their intentions are to hold back. I feel like they're working towards something right now. So they're sort of suppressing this need for love, okay? This is what I'm getting. We're going to get some messages from them, but with the Knight of, this is their intentions. Knight of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse. With the Knight of Wands reverse being the first card out, I feel like this is someone who is holding back taking action because they're really focused. A lot of them are really just trying to focus on their work or their career or building something. I feel like there's something that they're trying to work on and they're almost suppressing their need for love. It's like they're like, I don't need love right now. Like it's too draining, or I just need to avoid love right now. So that's kind of where they're at. They're kind of pushing that need for love down, like stuffing it down, stuffing the feminine energy down and ignoring it a bit here. So some of you guys are probably feeling that way. Like with the Four of Cups, you're feeling ignored. You're feeling rejected. And it is because you have a Divine Masculine here who's ignoring that feminine aspect within. Okay. So let's see what their message is for you. Their message for you? What's your Divine Masculine's message for you? I can picture a life with you. Okay, so you have a Divine Masculine here who really can picture spending their life with you, okay? But look at this. I'm struggling with money, right? So what did I say? I feel like this is someone, excuse me, I feel like this is someone who is distracting themselves or working hard on something. For a lot of them, if they are having issues with money, this is what their main focus is right now. That's why they're not taking action, because they're trying to build up their coin, their financial situation. So they're letting you know that they're struggling financially right now. Hold on. And you know, for masculine energy, that's usually a really important thing. It can be for the feminine too, but for masculine energy, it's like that is often, money is often tied to identity, right? For masculine energy, it's like the more money you make, oftentimes the better they feel about themselves. So just keep that in mind. Not to say that it's necessarily healthy, but okay, so we have, I can't face you right now. So this is why they're not taking this action towards you. They feel like they can't face you. So they can see a life with you, but they feel like they're not ready to face you. Okay, way too many. We have you're so beautiful. Okay, so you have a Divine Masculine who finds you very beautiful, or if you're male, very handsome. Look at this. I'm overcoming my childhood trauma. That's exactly what I was picking up on here. Look at this with the inner child. That's what the Divine Masculine is facing right now. They're having to heal these inner child wounds, which I strongly feel has to do with either mother wounds or it's attachment that's coming up. So it's like a attachment wounds that are coming up. Could be fear of rejection, but I think for a lot of you guys, this is more like avoidant attachment, okay? And then we have here, I can't stand not talking to you. Okay, so this is really deeply affecting your Divine Masculine, the fact that you guys haven't been speaking. Or for some of you, if you have been, it's like it's been blocked communication or just not the greatest communication. Okay, they're acknowledging here, Divine Feminine, okay, I know I hurt you. I never intended to. Okay. So let's see what the advice is here for the Divine Feminine at this time from Spirit. So this is directly from Spirit. So what is the advice for the Divine Feminine at this point in time? What is the advice? Seven of Wands. Okay, this has been coming out a lot as advice. I forget when I did a reading, but this came out as the advice. And I always see this as like standing your ground on something. Like this is really about doing what's right for you. The Seven of Wands is protecting herself. She's protecting her life. She's protecting her heart. It can be an aggressive way, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's really just an unnecessary, you need to protect yourself. So I feel like a lot of you guys are being called to hold your boundaries, stick to yourself here, stay true to yourself with the Seven of Wands here. And just don't let anyone walk all over you. If you know, the Seven of Wands is really about having that self-respect and standing up for yourself. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So for others of you too, if you know that there's something getting in the way, like if you know that your Divine Masculine is involved with someone else, or if you know that they're choosing money over you, then you are being called to stand your ground. Like with the Seven of Wands, if you've already set a boundary or if you've stood up for yourself, like this is really the card of Divine Feminine standing up for herself, not giving into a situation here for like a temporary fix. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. So I truly hope that this reading was helpful. If you want to book your own personal reading, like I mentioned, I do have a couple new readings offered. One is an emergency one, and then the other one is an in-depth reading. They're both in-depth readings, but one is available in emergency. Okay, there's also a promo code right now that will be closing pretty soon. I'm gonna send out an email when the spots fill up. So once I have the last 2 spots, I'll send out an email. Okay, but anyways, guys, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I wish you all of the best on your journeys. Take care.